Caleb. I have the pleasure of directing these kids this semester, so I just want to reiterate what Lee said and thank you for sharing your time with us and your kids. It is the highlight of my week, and being able to work with this age group is something I've wanted to do for a long time. So thank you, Lee, as well for the opportunity to do that. Real quickly, I want to say thank you to my assistant, Devin, up in the booth. He is a woo! I'm pointing at Greg. Greg's like, over here. He is a debut player and is my ibuprofen with your guys' kids. He puts Band-Aids on everything, and I love him so much. So thank you, Devin. I appreciate you. This is Frankenstein, but with a little bit of a twist. So this is a little more of a contemporary take. It was written about 7 years ago, and when I got the script, I thought it was going to be about 10 pages longer, but I loved the script. So the kids actually went in and plugged in scenes from the book that were missing. And what's been a joy for me as a teacher is it's so seamless. You can't even really tell where they added stuff in. So thank you for sharing your writers with me as well as your actors. And enjoy the show. Thank you.
Welcome to the University of Ingolstadt. I am Professor Waldman, and this is Professor Kremp. Please state your name and field of interest.
Justine Moritz. I am pursuing the field of botany. I find it to be a peaceful and quaint study, the very foundation of agriculture which my love of gardening stems from. A relaxing field of study, in my opinion.
Oh, how modest. Is there anything else of interest you have to tell us?
I don't believe so. I only ask, when can I start?
As soon as you leave my sight, thank you.
Welcome to the University of Ingolstadt.
I wonder what unimpressive dullard will approach us next.
Once we meet an actually striving student, you'll attempt to rush them out at once.
Speak.
I am Ursula Clerval. I have come from Paris to study anatomy at Europe's finest university.
I'm glad you hold Ingolstadt with such high regards. I'm also glad you possess the ambition to pursue your interests. An admirable trait. You will do well here.
Surgery. I look forward to seeing you in my classes. I hope you can prove my fellows' optimism correct. You may go.
Greetings. This is my son Mary. I'm Thomas. We have come for the job as lab assistant.
Ah, yes, I hired you. Please wait in the laboratory wing. I'll be seeing you shortly.
Thank you.
That is all the exhaustion we have for today, yes?
I don't believe so. I recall seeing one more student outside.
Then see them in.
Welcome to the University of Ingolstadt. I am Professor Waldman, and this is Professor Kremp, world expert in human anatomy.
I am honored.
And you are?
Victor Frankenstein.
Please define precisely your field of study.
Anatomy, of course. Surgery is derived from its knowledge. In the end, I might pursue my interest as reanimation.
Explain.
I pursue that spark of life that might reanimate dormant tissue.
Dormant?
I reject death as a finality.
Oh, do you?
You at least have the quality of making the absurd amusing.
I believe death remains a scientific frontier insufficiently studied. Why should it not be a protracted condition rather than a sudden and unexplained event?
Thank you, that will be all.
Wait. Do you mean immediate resuscitation? The restart of the heart, for instance? A minute? 2 minutes?
Why not any time before decay makes it impossible?
There is no science to support such a possibility.
Exactly.
Welcome to the University of Ingolstadt, Victor Frankenstein.
The boy's a preacher, not a scientist.
Here we must disagree, Kremp. He dares to dare.
There is no evidence, none, for his nonsense. The others may have been unremarkable, but at least they were sane. That boy disgraces the scientific world with his talks of wizardry.
To dare greatly and to fail is more admirable than to succeed only in part. Failure is also science, Kremp. We will be seeing you, Victor Frankenstein, Monday morning next. Be prompt.
I embroidered the napkins myself. Do you like the roses? I hear they symbolize love.
They're lovely, Mother.
Roses are my favorite flower.
I hear that they're selling roses at a stall in the market for 10 pounds a piece.
Aha.
William, how's your school going?
Oh, excellent. How to do efficient advertising. Father told me the key is to make people think they want it. It doesn't matter how useless or unimpressive the item is. If you make it sound essential, they'll buy anything. Oh, or if you tie it into use somehow. Anything that makes people feel young and important. Well, draw them in like flies. I tried making a miracle apple and advertised it to my classmates, but the headmaster stopped me.
What class was this project for?
It wasn't for class.
Oh. What news is so important that you need my father to hear it?
That, my dear Elizabeth, is a surprise.
So, Victor, what will you do when your summer is over?
That's why I invited you all here.
You're probably going to propose to Elizabeth?
William, watch your tongue.
Propose to Elizabeth? What a silly thought.
Oh, then what are we here for?
I was accepted into Ingolstadt University. The first term starts next week.
You invited my daughter and I into your home to tell us that you're leaving?
Well, our families have been so close for so long, I thought you would like to know.
How dare you leave my daughter on like this?
Victor, you're already obsessed enough on your work. Are you sure we would be wise to pursue it further?
I've hit a block in my work. I need the resources the university can provide.
I'm sure you can continue your research from here.
That would take far too much time.
Would it not be worth the time to stay here with us, with me?
You sentimental fool, you're not children anymore, Elizabeth. We're reminiscing on a time long gone.
Victor, do not raise your tongue at our guests.
Enough. I will not stand for such scrutiny. My work is vital. I will not let it be ridiculed. I will complete my work, and none of you will stand in my way.
Clearly, you have your priorities straight.
Good morning, Frankenstein.
Good morning, Clerval.
After 8 months, you might deign to call me Ursula, Victor.
There are no first names in science, Clerval.
And no last names in love.
You are in love?
Deeply, profoundly, unforgettably.
With whom?
That you will never know.
Do I know this person?
You have not the ability to know a person. Black robes and red blood, that is all we are to you.
Pig's blood, and I'm sick of it. I'm not here to study pigs.
It is a stepping stone.
I'm not here to study dead animals. Or dead humans, for that matter, lest they should rise and walk. Fair's fair, though. I have one in my apartments.
What's in your apartments?
A corpse? Am I to presume you do not have one?
That's the first amusing thing I've heard you say.
Humor bores me, but sometimes one must stumble across it. Tomorrow there will be no corpse.
I'm afraid to ask what will become of it.
I will reanimate it.
Reanimate, you mean? Bring the dead back to life?
Precisely.
That is the province of frauds and tricksters, not those of us who serve science.
By daylight, it will be science.
And where did you get this corpse, Victor? They're not for sale on every street corner.
I have friends among the grave diggers. He's my third, actually.
Dare I ask what became of the others?
I left them on the steps of churches on nights that clouded the moon.
And in the morning,
Gone without a trace.
the churches removed them.
Reburied them, I assume.
It is against the law to desecrate the deceased.
Science is my law.
You are talented, Frankenstein. Beware that you do not waste that talent.
I will beware, thank you.
I don't know what to make of you.
Nor I you. You take the place your man should have.
That, sir, is patent nonsense.
So it seems you have proven.
And I excelled you at the examination.
I had a headache.
I thought that was a woman's excuse.
Touché.
What will you do with your corpse?
Such knowledge would be dangerous to your career. Say, only I will be known.
No luck so far, I gather.
I have a good feeling about this one. I pieced them together from 3.
You are disturbingly enterprising.
I wanted something for the world to applaud, so I made them from the best bits.
People are horrified by your conversation, Victor. How horrified will they then be by your science?
Unimportant. Only discovery has value in the end.
I am the only student here who dares your company because I find you strangely entertaining.
To find me entertaining is an untreatable illness.
Hopefully not fatal. At this rate, you will live without love.
I quite dislike it when you speak of love, Clerval. Firstly, because it's an idea made by your sex, and secondly, if it did exist, it would only distract one from science.
Dear Victor, I write out of concern that your family has not received word from you of late, knowing as I do your passion for your studies, and begun to worry that you may not see to other matters, such as your health. The spring is beautiful here and the meadows are in full bloom. I wish you were here to share them with me. Until I hear from you, please do take care. Elizabeth Lavenza.
Now here are my rooms. Either step in or go away. I have work to do.
While other men pursue me, you rudely reject me. How could I not be fascinated? I want to see what a madman makes of science.
Step in then.
Leon Macduff, and damned be he who first cries, hold enough.
Quoting Shakespeare is the course of the vaguely intelligent.
Congratulations on knowing it was Shakespeare.
So,
What is it that you endeavor here?
I believe that there is a period after what is immediately and incorrectly called death, when a function can be reclaimed. I've produced interesting results by sending a charge of electricity through the inanimate tissue.
As Galvani used an electrical charge to animate frogs' legs, yes. Muscle movement in dissected lower species has been demonstrated, but is now a parlor game in the guise of science.
I have restored breath as well, only for a few moments. I believe it's the matter of the strength of the electrical charge, and for that problem I've devised a remedy.
You are too much alone.
I am too much doubted.
The university cannot sanction this trafficking in
The
bodies.
university is not the only provider of knowledge.
The bodies from which you made this horror are criminally obtained to carve them and rearrange them a second.
I thought you were my friend.
Reluctantly.
Send me to prison then, be if you insist the murderess of progress.
Sheer balderdash.
Enough! I will not share for those who have no ears to hear.
Do as you will, Frankenstein. I was never here, never heard, but hereafter you may not trust my silence. Good night.
Good night. I am but a hair's breadth away. In this moment, success is possible. If I can bestow life upon motionless matter, not just for the moment, but forever, death will no longer be our master. You! I'm not paying you to just stand and stare. Get back to work.
Why do you listen to him? The man only thinks of himself.
Don't say that about the doctor. He's trying to stop that himself. He's a good man.
A good man doesn't mutilate the dead.
If you don't want to be here, then leave.
Well, I must make sure you two don't hurt yourselves.
Is everything ready?
Yes, doctor.
Good, then prepare the machine.
Chase me to the core.
The doctor cares about his work.
Oh my God!
Yes! Yes, it's alive!
Master!
Yes, I am your master. I have brought you from the beyond, from nothing.
Nothing.
I have done it. I am a god among men. I must tell Clerval. You, I will return soon. Until then, you are in charge.
He did it. I knew he could do it.
How in the world did it work?
Let's find out.
What are you doing? The doctor's in here. You shouldn't touch it.
Exactly, the doctor is in here, and he left me in charge. We must examine the smile of nature. It's our duty as scientists.
What in God's name are you doing?
Please.
Stop this madness.
He's dead. I must go find the doctor.
Ah, hermit, here you are, removed from your microscope and compounds. Accompany me and see before you what is called a view. To your right you will see something called a tree, and above you might see the flight of a bird. I will save you from your morbid devices and acquaint you with what is called a walk.
Clerval, please, there's something urgent I must show you. Please, come with me.
You mean to your corpse? I insist you stay here, Victor. You harm yourself with all the overwork. You are thin as a wraith and closing upon yourself like a locked box. You are barely recognizable.
Some matters must be put aside in the name of science. You should know that, Clerval.
This isn't science, Victor. This is obsession.
Doctor, if there's been an incident at the lab, you must come at once.
Victor, you mustn't go alone. It could be dangerous. Let me come along.
No, Clerval, you've already interfered enough. Please, I won't be long.
The rhyme of the ancient mariner, how apropos. Who one who on the lonely road doth walk in fear and dread, and turning round once more walks on and turns no more his head, because he knows a frightful fiend does close behind him tread. You cursed thing! Don't come any closer!
Where is Master?
You are Victor's corpse. That accident in the laboratory was you. Oh, Victor, what a foolish man you are!
You insult Master.
And rightfully so. I warned him. I knew he had gone mad. I knew all along!
My God, what's happened here?
You know very well what happened here. That demon of yours, it escaped!
Escaped? It can't be.
I knew all along, you're no scientist, you're a madman. I will no longer be part of this cynical nonsense.
Where has it gone?
The last we saw was on the road, sir, but who knows where it has gone?
The road. The road, my God, Clerval! My God, what have you done?
Master, you return!
Do not come any closer! I have a knife!
You made me.
What a monster you have killed! Be gone!
You call me monster and come to kill me?
The tortures of hell are tomorrow the vengeance for your crime!
You made me.
I say it again, be gone!
Master, do not send me away.
There can be no community between us, be gone, or you must fall!
My creator, you will see.
I said be gone!
My dear Victor, I read out of concern of your family. We cannot describe the uneasiness we have felt concerning your health and the extent of your disorder, clearly. The loss of your friend Clerval must have greatly increased your misery, and your mother is certain you have been exceedingly ill, which explains why you have not written. I cannot write myself in good spirits, Victor, so please, if you are not very ill, write and make us all happy. I cannot bear to think of the other side of the question. My tears already flow. Adieu, my dearest Victor. Elizabeth Lavenza.
Why do I flee the man who made me? Why do I live? Why do I suffer? In all the world I am alone, hunted in the day, hiding in the night, no time for rest. The agony, it won't stop. Only sleep can save me. If there's a God, give me sleep.
Sir, are you alright? You shouldn't lie on the ground, sir. It's wet with rain. Ah! Let me go! Let me go!
I mean no harm.
Help! Help me!
And no more, I beg you.
Monster, ugly wretch!
Be silent.
My father is Sir Frankenstein, an important tradesman in Geneva. He will see you punished.
Frankenstein, you are kin to Victor.
My brother?
Against him I swear revenge!
No! Help me! So please let me.
Stop! I have done it. I can kill. The rabble with their shouts and screams, they can be silenced. This locket is the key. This death will make them all fear. Victor, it is you who have done this. I come.
Oh God! Dear Victor, this tragic circumstance demands I write you. brother William has been murdered. His body was found stretched on the road near the family home, bruised and motionless. The murderer's print still on his broken neck. Come home, dearest. Your family has need of you.
Another hour and I'll reach Geneva. What's that? A figure running, giant strides. My poor mind, I see monsters everywhere, yet where has he gone? What has he done?
You've come.
Oh, Mother, to lose William, I could hardly take it, and where's Father?
Taken to his bed. Poor man, his grief overwhelming.
And Elizabeth?
She indeed requires consolation. She's very wretched. However, since the murder has been discovered...
Discovered?
It is to my imagination that our neighbor's daughter, Justine Moritz, who is so fond and amiable of all the family, could become so wicked.
Justine Moritz, poor girl, was she accused? No one could believe such a thing. The letter said his neck was broken.
It's beyond absurdity. Oh, Victor!
Justine is innocent, Elizabeth, and that shall be proven.
I shall tell your father you've arrived.
How kind you are, Victor. The town is in uproar. Everyone believes her guilt.
Not everyone. You are exhausted.
I have tried to cheer and hearten Justine, but she is inconsolable. The trial will take place tomorrow.
So soon?
It has rendered me both hopeless and despairing.
We will do what must be done.
You are a sight for sore eyes, Victor Frankenstein. With your arrival, I may dare to hope.
I have told your father you've arrived. He waits on you.
Come with me to see my father.
It is you he needs to see.
Come with me.
Two days hence, William Frankenstein was found murdered on the pavement outside his home by one Karen Muller at dawn. Justine Moritz, a studying botanist and the boy's neighbor, stands accused of this atrocity. The court calls Karen Muller to the witness stand.
My name is Karen Muller. I sell dry goods at the market. When walking near where the body of the murdered child was later found, I saw Justine Moritz looking very strangely. I asked her what she did there, and she uttered a confused and unintelligible answer. She then walked on. When passing by the Frankenstein home, I saw something huddled on the pavement and was horrified to learn it was young William. I told the constable, and before long a crowd had gathered at the scene. Justine was brought forward, and when shown the body, she fell into violent hysterics. A locket was produced from her pocket, a locket which a boy had worn around his neck the evening before.
You may step down. The court calls Mrs. Frankenstein to the stand.
Under other circumstances, I would never believe Justine would do such a thing. However, the evidence against her is simply too strong. If she had passed down our street, then surely she would have seen William. If she is innocent, then why hadn't she reported it to the constable as soon as she laid eyes upon the crime scene? Furthermore, the locket found in her pocket was a most prized possession of William's that I sincerely doubt he would give away freely. I can think of no other explanation than that she is the murderer.
Thank you, Mrs. We call the accused, Justine Moritz, to the stand. What do you have to say in your defense?
God knows how entirely I am innocent, but I do not pretend that my protestations should convince you. I know how heavily and fatally this circumstance weighs against me, but I have no power of explaining it. I was in such shock at what I had seen, I was in no clear state of mind. How the locket came to be in my pocket, I cannot fathom. I commit my cause to the justice of my judges, but I see no room for hope. I beg permission to have a witness testify concerning my character. If their testimony does not outweigh my supposed guilt, then I must be condemned. But I would pledge my salvation on my innocence.
Elizabeth Lavenza.
I have known the child who was murdered for many years now. It may therefore be judged indecent for me to come forward on this occasion, but I do not hesitate to say that, notwithstanding all the evidence produced against Justine Moritz, I believe and rely on her complete innocence. She was warmly attached to the child who is now dead, and had no temptation for such action. As to the locket on which the chief proof rests, if she had so earnestly desired it, I should have willingly given it to her. So much do I esteem and value her.
The results are as you may have expected, my dearest. The ballots were thrown. They were all black. Justine was condemned.
What can the court be thinking?
Judges rather 10 innocents should suffer than one guilty should escape, but she has confessed.
Oh, Justine, why did you rob me of my last consolation? I relied on your innocence, and although I was then very wretched, I was not so miserable as I am now.
Then God of heaven forgive me. But my confessor besieged me. He threatened and menaced until I almost thought I was the monster he said I was. I did confess. That I might be absolved.
Justine, forgive me for having one moment distrusted you.
Do not weep, dear sweet Elizabeth.
I will proclaim your innocence and force belief.
Your words can do nothing now, except you lift me up with thoughts of heavenly life. Dear sir, do you believe me innocent?
I do.
Then I am given strength.
Your time is up, sir, madam.
A moment more.
She must be left alone, madam.
Farewell, my friends. I will calm my spirit with my Bible.
Say something, Victor. Give comfort.
There is another life, a far better one.
I hate this world's shows and mockeries. The executioners, their hands yet reeking with the blood of innocents, believing they have done a great deed.
There's something that must be done, Elizabeth, and I will find it.
Will you remain here for your mother's comfort?
I cannot. I have labors that require my attention.
Science. And when will you come again?
I cannot say. My work is... I'm at a loss to how it can be explained or even understood. Just know I'll come for you when I can.
You drown in this science.
Victor!
Curse the day you first saw light.
Curse not the day, but yourself. I am your creature, alone and miserable, consumed by a burning passion, which you alone can gratify.
To what end? Be gone!
Hear me.
Relieve me of the sight of your detested form, you wretched devil.
Hear me, and then decide whether I shall forever quit the neighborhood of mankind and lead a harmless life, or I shall become the scourge of your fellow creature and the author of your own ruin. Have I not suffered enough?
I shudder to think that future ages will curse me for what I've done. Proceed.
Man will not associate with me. They hate me. Everywhere I go, I am attacked. But I see a bliss from which I alone am excluded. However, another such as myself would not treat me as thus. This being you will create.
Shall I create another like yourself, whose joint wickedness might desolate the world? I do refuse it.
Create a companion, and I shall forever flee the habitations of mankind.
I have answered you.
Do not deny my request, or I will work at your destruction, nor stop till the heart of you and all your loved ones are wrenched. I, Creator, you made me, and you do know me. I will be obedient to my natural Lord and King, if thou wilt also perform thy part, that which you owe to me.
I consent to your demand. Do I have your solemn oath to quit the neighborhood of man forever?
I swear by the sun and the blue sky of heaven, if you grant my prayer.
But you will again seek the kindness of man and be met by his fear-turned hatred.
Need I always inspire fear?
Your evil passions will be renewed.
If you create this creature and allow me to seek the loneliness I desire, the destruction you speak of will melt like the ice that surrounds us.
These are dreams only.
This one simple gratitude, and I shall not curse you when I die.
Science is not a number on a clock. It'll be done when it is done. Neither sooner nor later, I will deliver to your side a female of your species to accompany you in your exile.
Do not worry. I will watch, and when you are finished, I will return.
So speak to me, Victor Frankenstein. For far too long, I've hidden in the labyrinth that is my work. Agreed? My inabilities are maddening. I must admit to failure after failure after failure. I have
Pressed on without success. All this time, Elizabeth, I have stayed my heart. Perhaps it is because I fear your answer I have delayed the question. I can delay no longer. Is it possible you would consider spending life with me? There, I've said it. Once I'm finished with my labors here, I will humbly drop to your knee and ask you to be my wife. Yours forever, if you wish.
I so wish.
Is the march of science inexorable? Is there ever a reason to deny it? In this moment, I may create a force 10,000 times more malignant than her mate. The monster has sworn that this done, he would lead a harmless life and hide himself away in deserts. What if she refuses to comply? What if, through my actions, a race of devils is propagated upon the earth, making the very existence of mankind precarious? How can I know my own mind? Why do I do this? Is it for fame, for riches, because I fear for my life? Or is it done for progress? Is it right to buy my peace at the price, perhaps, of the whole human race?
Do it and live.
One switch moved by one finger and she lives.
I tell you, do my bidding. You may be my creator, but I'm your master. Obey!
No! I do break my promise. Never will I create another like yourself, equal in deformity and wickedness.
You slave! Before I reason with you. But now I see you are unworthy of argument. I will make you feel so wretched the very light of day will be hateful to you.
Devil sees I am inexorable. Your threats will not move me.
Shall each man have a mate and I be alone?
Do what you will. I am firm, and your words will only exasperate my rage.
Revenge remains, Victor. You will feel its cut once and then again to the bone.
Devil sees I am inexorable.
No! No!
Leave me.
I will be with you on your wedding night, Victor.
You're here.
I am.
You're tired, Victor. You work, I think, to the very edge of capability.
Some matters must be put aside in the name of science.
I know science has its claims, but the heart is unmannerly.
My feelings.
Feelings, yes.
They are.
My one desire is to truly know you.
You cannot know the measure of that gift. I care for you.
And I for you.
But there are dangers.
Of what sort?
My work is not appreciated in all corners, and that could be besides. I'm going to move up north, where I hope to find solace.
Then I will go with you. Do not mistake me, Victor. I can bear burdens. Do you love me, Victor?
I do.
Then all is well.
My work is demanding, master.
Might. Life for a man, as far as I can see, is an endless stream of mights. Where are the musts? Our love must prevail. A woman's fragility is a myth created by men. Do not mistake me, Victor. Trust my strength. It is my love for you. Do you return that love?
In multiples.
Then betake yourself to my father and ask for my hand in marriage. Do not force me to look elsewhere.
Be clear, Victor. You propose a marriage.
I do. There are complexities.
Your attachments on her are fixed.
Without the possibility of change.
Your finances are in order.
They are.
Have you another attachment?
None.
Then name these complexities.
We wouldn't live here in Germany anymore, and the experiments I deal in are sometimes dangerous.
I work in road building, sir. I deal in explosives. I've been married these 30 years. Risks, sir, are either worth taking or they are not. Are your risks worth taking?
They are, but
Elizabeth declares her love for you. She wishes to marry you. Does your wish accord with hers?
it does.
Then let the day be fixed.
My nerves are racing, yes or no?
Yes,
You, sir, are my only thought.
as you might.
I will be with you on your wedding night, Victor.
Look about you at this world so filled with promise for a life together. Something agitates you, Victor. What is that you fear?
Nothing, I assure you.
Victor,
Yeah?
have you secrets you withhold? You never discuss your work with me.
Science is filled with this detail and that detail.
And?
I can't believe it would be important right now.
These details, they are what? What do you do, Victor? What have you done?
On a winter's day, we will sit over weighty scientific tomes and study my experience till I bored you almost to insensibility.
I have a brain, you know.
Of course, and so it will be once we have wed. Let us go in for dinner.
Oh, I will join you in a moment. I left my journal behind.
She laid her head upon her arm. Indeed, I may have first assumed she was asleep. I embraced her, but the stillness of her limbs told me that what I now held in my arms had ceased to be Elizabeth, whom I had loved and cherished. The murderous mark of the fiend's grasp was on her neck. The breath had ceased to issue from her lips. I looked to the open window and saw a figure most hideous and abhorrent. A grin was on his face. He seemed to jeer as with his fiendish finger he pointed at the corpse of my wife. I drew a pistol from my coat and fired, but he eluded me, leaped from his station, and running with the swiftness of lightning plunged into the lake.
You seek me still.
You have killed all that I love. I do not seek to find you. I seek to destroy you, just as you've destroyed everything to me. I regret your creation with every ounce of my being. I want to end all of this now, to relieve me of my actions, a disgrace to all that is good and natural. I can relieve your pain as well, but I know killing you will not end my pain, so I must live with my suffering.
Remember, man, you hate me. But your abhorrence does not equal the loathing which I regard myself. Once I dreamed that I would find creatures who disregarded my outward form and would see me for the excellent qualities I had learned from mankind. But not all dreams can be. And now I'm regarded beneath the meanest of the animals. I have murdered and killed, strangled the innocent as they slept. And for what? Because you, Creator, would not love me. I seek now the northernmost extremities of the globe. There I shall light my funeral pyre and allow myself to be consumed with the ashes. My soul will be free. And if it lingers, it will not think of the man that you made of me.
He walked off into the night, off to roam the further freezing expanses of the world, forever to contemplate over the lonely expanse. I was left alone, to live.
And now what in character now? Guys, all I can say is wow.